Harvest is a period to reap the product of those who have labored over the years, and also a moment by Christian faithful to show appreciation to God by rendering a worthy thanksgiving to the Creator of the universe. This was the case of the Divine Ewulomi Evangelical Church of Christ, as members and guests gathered to celebrate this year's annual Adult Harvest Thanksgiving at the church premises in Maryland, Lagos. The guest preacher, Right Reverend Professor Dapo Ashaju, in his message, charged Christians to rely on God and remain faithful in their service to God so as to gain heavenly reward.
Where the theme of this harvest is heavenly provisions, I want Nigerians to understand that God is still in control. Anywhere over the world, they have challenges and they are meant to be overcome. As we continue to pray and we begin to live out our Christian convictions, we should be agents of change for this country. And I challenge them that God's provided in the past, He will provide again. He can give us good leaders. And I challenge Nigerian people to understand that governance is under the control of God.
The Thanksgiving service, which is an annual religious feast of the church, is described as a time to give back to God for His grace and mercy over mankind. Guests stress the need for every creation to worship and appreciate God at all times.
Harvest time is a time to show God appreciation for all He has done. It's a time to share fellowship with all of us Christians. It doesn't matter which faith you belong, whether you are Deeper Life, whether you are Redeemed, whether you are KNS, whether you are Anglican, whether you are Catholic, whether you are Apostolic, we're all Christians and we call the name of God as the creator of our being.
DEECC's request from Christians that we should be prayerful, we should be our brother's keeper, like the Lord commanded us to be, and that because when we are brother's keeper, we will not commit crime against them, we will not dupe them, will not do any manner of evil against them. And so that we should be prayerful at all times, pray for the nation, pray for the growth of the nation.
Yeah, I implore the Christian to follow the sermon the Vice Chancellor has given, and we need to pray hard for the leader, for God to choose a rightful leader for the nation.
First is an injunction from God. The preacher said it when you go to Genesis. It's an injunction from God. Says that there'll be seed time, there'll be harvest time. But it's not just, when it says seed time, harvest time, it's not just going to go and plant in the farm. It's more than that. Whatever you sow, you shall reap.
Basically, harvest is a time to, thank God for all He's done for you, all through the year. And as Christians, the Bible says in all things you should give thanks unto Him. And that's what we're doing here today, irrespective of your denomination that you belong to. We've come to join with them. I go to Redeemed Christian Church of God, but I've come to identify with them in this harvest because I have friends here. In all things we should just give thanks, and that's what we've come to do here today.
The harvest tagged Heavenly Provision was also used to encourage Christians to put their trust in God in time of challenges, as God is the only solution provider.